Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. This is Connor from Futures Analytica bringing you guys another live futures trading session. So we're going to start the day here by arming it in both directions. We're going to be in trend mode because of this huge increase in movement over here. We have not had really that much chop at all until all the way back here. So you can see that we're going to try and take advantage of this large volatility here. It would be interesting if we started to get some chop right now because there hasn't pretty much been any. Okay, you can see here that we've actually seen an increase. Okay, we just got filled. So if we lose this trade, we're definitely switching it into regression, which we did not. We did not lose that trade, so we're keeping it in trend. We have seen a slight increase in entropy with that 812 bar. The bar at 812 is negative 201 delta. So it is important to see that to make sure that we're in the correct mode at all times. But for now, we are going to keep it in trend mode until we get additional confirmation. If this bar closes upward with negative delta, that will be enough confirmation for it to switch into regression. But at the moment, we don't have enough to make that decision yet. Okay, so the bar did close in the upward direction, and with negative delta, so we are going to be switching it into regression mode. Just got filled short here. We're going to be, of course, arming it again to make sure we're queued up for another trade. But you can see here that this is a pretty textbook regression trade. There we go, just got filled. That's 836 on the day. Second win. You can see here that delta is still relatively, entropy is still relatively high, but we're seeing a convergence between delta and price over time. Just got filled long here. See, that was a regression long, which is somewhat interesting, actually. There we go. Ended up winning that trade for 1,272 on the day. If this bar does close in the upward direction, that is going to be confirming us of a mode switch to trend, of course, with the presumption that delta is positive when that closes. We did just get we'd stay close there, so we are going to be switching it into trend. You can see there, we may have switched to trend mode a little bit preemptively there. So, however, we don't have any automatically marked zones to confirm that for us. Neither do we have high entropy. So we are just going to keep it there. Looks like we just got filled into trend mode on a short trade. So I'm glad I did not preemptively switch back. It's good to always go through your checklist of confirmations. Oh, shoot. All right, here you go, guys. Here's the executions for today. Of course, you can see these will begin to fill in over time as we continue to trade. So just got filled short there. Back up to break even, and we ended up losing that trade even though we were pretty close. Looks like it bounced right off of this green automatically marked zone there. You can see that even though we're getting some price inflation here, we're getting stuck on these levels and getting a little bit of chomp. We're not going to be switching it yet because we don't have that delta confirmation. Especially in volatility like this, delta becomes more and more relevant. You can't just eyeball the chart and make a decision on when you should be in regression and trend. Just got filled short here. This would seem like it would be an obvious choice to switch into regression, but we are having pretty healthy volatility today, and we just aren't getting those delta readings that we need for us to switch into regression. Let's see here, we just got filled short. See that we've maintained a very high correlation between delta and price, and we don't even have a derived zone above us. We only have one below us. And even so, it looks like we just blew right through that anyway. And you can see delta has maintained correlation between price and itself. Just got filled short here. Going to be our second loss of the day there. Fortunately, we did hit our automatic stop chase before that happened. Just got filled short again, or just looks like we're going for round two. Almost got filled there, just touched it. See here, delta was positive there for a little bit, but now it's got negative again. Or sorry, I completely read that wrong. So you see there that we did get our first delta divergence there, along with that trade loss. That's going to confirm that we are now in a range. That was just due to the fact that we had negative delta at 823 with positive price movement. And we're going to be looking at that price action there. Guys, if you have not received a single trade so far in the session, just let me know what your optimized values are. In your NinjaScript output, you're going to see the machine learning has optimized the parameters of polarity, and if they're too high or too insensitive because of the model you've trained, of course you're not going to be getting entries. That is too bad. Looks like there we got our third loss in a row there. Just got filled short here. Hopefully we don't continue the trend of back-to-back losses. Wow, that's unfortunate. That's our, I believe, fifth loss in a row there, or fourth loss. Not completely certain, though. Just got filled short here. There we go. Broke that cycle. Now we're back up to 1,373 on the day. can see here we're still in regression mode. Delta has not really confirmed that for us, but we do have these levels here. And we just got filled long. Well, that kind of stinks. There's another loss for us. It's 5 losses today. Don't be disheartened if this is happening, guys. Stuff like that is just statistically going to occur at some point. We did just get filled long there, and we ended up winning that trade up to 1,510 on the day. Slowly making our way back up to the previous level that we were at. Sorry, guys. Guys, this is going to be, we closed below where this bar opened, and delta's negative. We're going to switch it into trend mode. But looks like we did get filled long there, so it's always good to follow your own advice and wait for confirmation. Caesar asked, can you please explain delta convergence? So delta convergence is just the exact opposite of delta divergence. So if there are a lot of delta divergences, but then delta starts to converge back to having a correlation between delta and price, that would be a delta convergence. It's not a formal term. It's just the opposite of divergence. So I just used that there. So we just used that to illustrate how entropy was changing without saying something that was pretty repetitive. But yeah, apologize for the confusion. Hey, Mark, I did just finish the manual detailing those incremental learning new values for imbalance ratio and adversary detection. That'll be pushed out in the Dropbox by the end of the day today. So just wanted to give you guys an update on that. We will be pushing out some more educational materials for the beta update. Got the long here. Hey, Moffats, to answer your question about the green line going upwards, this is a reverse RSI. So it's just a inverse operation to find a specific RSI level based on price. So meaning that I believe this is a 60 RSI here, or reverse 60 RSI here at the top, and this is a, I believe, 40. So basically that's saying that price is going to need to reach this level in order for RSI to be equal to 60, and price is going to need to equal this level for price to, or for RSI to be equal to 40. It's available on our website. You just got to sign up for the email list, and it'll be on that same page that you signed up for. When you sign up, it'll say, thank you for signing up. Here are your download links. So I'm going to do a very, very kind of aggressive switch into trend mode there. We got filled almost immediately. And we're going to try to ride this wave down that I believe is going to be happening. There we go, getting back-to-back fills here. Let's see if we continue this downturn. Keep getting filled back-to-back, up to 4,100 on the day, all the way up from 2,500, which I believe we were at. Gotta love moments like this where you can ride a pretty big wave. Just got filled again. Really riding the wave here. Looks like we caught the bottom as well. You know, guys, I think we're definitely going to have to call it at that. Looks like that downturn is over. Got some very nice profit just from that small move there. I'd say that's actually pretty substantial, even if you're not even trading futures. But that was a pretty solid day. That was nice volatility for a Friday, especially at 8 a.m. Yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Of course, we will be sending out that update to the guidebook. This isn't going to be a software update, but we are going to be updating the guidebook today. So keep your eyes peeled for an update in your inbox. That's just going to be a new manual. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I appreciate it.